I want to put my wishes out there, my hopes and my wishes for the coast. There's two things that I want to wish. One is shout out to 3BK Rule for being number 1 10 weeks in a row, and we are going to talk about that tomorrow. But two things. So one, the reason that there's not a lot of, I can only speak for SLO County, but the reason there's not a lot of like nightlife places in SLO County is because there's only, I think, 3 to 5 liquor licenses in San Luis Obispo County. So most of the bars are owned by the same people that have one liquor license. So like most of the bars are owned by the same 3 people that have the liquor licenses. Apparently, there's 10 more liquor licenses coming to San Luis Obispo County in the next year or so. So my dream, and a liquor license for a place that where you can dance and have a nightclub costs about $20K for the license, and then another 10, $15K for the spot to get started. So that's about $35. Let's call it $50,000. I would love to have $50,000 in the next 5 years to buy one of these licenses, to buy one of these liquor licenses and have a nightlife spot where, we know that we have a joint where people like us are welcome there, and we don't have to, beg and scrape to get treated fairly. When we bring entertainment, we bring dollars, and we bring attention. That's one wish I'm gonna put out there. So if anybody sees this, clip this out, share this to your rich uncle, share this to your investor folks in San Luis Obispo 805. Let them know we want a CTC liquor license. Number 2.
I got 10 on it.
Let's go. You feel me? So I'm gonna put 5 on it. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be a minor investment, but I'm gonna market the fuck out of it. I'll put 5 on it. But if you put the whole 50K, if you put the whole 50K, we can do a 90-10 partnership. You can do a 90-10 profit split. It's just all the marketing and shit got to be handled by Connect the Coast. Let's talk about it offline, but I'm with it. Night D Lodi, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. The second thing, and I talked to Uno about this a little bit over the weekend. So there's a rapper named Bravo the Bag Chaser. I am not familiar with him, but Bravo the Bag Chaser came to San Luis Obispo. Shout out to Isaiah Two Turn and Slow Elevate Slow. They brought Bravo the Bag Chaser out to San Luis Obispo on Friday, and I went. It was at the Grange Hall on Broad.
It was
on Friday. Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
Well, give me more background on Bravo the Bag Chaser, because I don't know. I did look him up, and he had a couple videos with 30 million views, 70 million views.
Yeah.
I never heard of him. So tell me a little bit about him, and I'll continue, Big Mike.
He's part of that new LA sound. You know what I'm saying? He's out of LA. He's had some big features. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know about him. I've heard him on tracks with people I listen to. I haven't really gotten to his music on his solo, but I caught him on a Blueface feature. You know what I'm saying? A Little Weirdo feature out of San Diego. So that's how I know him. He's part of that new generation of LA rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Trap said I murdered his name. Well, how do I say it right? I think I saw it say Bravo the Bag
Chaser.
I think that's what his name was. I'm pretty sure. Bravo the Bag Chaser.
Yeah, Bravo the Bag Chaser. The Bag Chaser.
That's what the flyer said. Anyway,
what's he saying you murdered his name for?
I probably murdered it on Facebook when I didn't post
that nigga. Who cares? Get to your point. Fuck that nigga name.
My point is,
nah, I was lining Trap up, Uno.
I know, and I'm telling Trap. Yeah. Fuck that nigga name.
No, I want to tell Trap when he become a grammar Nazi. Shut up. Anyway, go ahead, Lord.
Doo-wop in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I saw hella people excited to come see this dude, right? When we post, so I was tagged as a collaborator on the flyer, and the flyer got 1,500 likes. There's never been one post on Connect the Coast that has ever got 1,500 likes, ever. Not one, other than this post. So I was like, oh shit, this gonna be lit. Maybe what everybody's talking about matters. Maybe when people have millions of views, it matters. Maybe when you go hella viral, it matters. I don't believe that. I've never believed that virality mattered, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to being wrong. So I go to the concert. I pull up on Devin. We're in a venue that holds about 200 people. There is a maximum of maybe 80 people in the building. This dude has hundreds of millions of views on YouTube, getting hella likes on social media, and only 80 people popped out to see him.
80
right?
people.
And slow. 80, maybe 82, let's say 100 people. 100 people popped out to see him.
Yeah.
For $25 a piece. So that means for $25 a piece. I bet they paid him. I'm getting to my point. I bet they paid him $2,500 to come. It couldn't have been more than $2,500 because it was at the Grange Hall in Slow, and that's just a $2,500 venue. My point is, I want to see these promoters. I'm talking to you, Isaiah Two-Turn. I'm talking to you, Danny. I'm talking to you, Devin. Give 25 artists on the coast $100 and have them sell tickets, and it'll be way more popping than that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pay people to come to the coast and come to I personally think it's better to have more people there with a lesser name than to have a bigger name there with no people. Personally.
Yeah.
But I want to see promoters to start being, to stop. It just feels clout chasey, right? It feels like y'all are really excited to bring out this nigga who has a name online, but don't nobody really give a fuck about this nigga, instead of contributing to a movement that's already happening. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do you one better, man. Me and OG just had the Cinemadness show, and then we had the clicker at the door. There was 150 people that came out to the event. At the end of the day, those same people that came to an event maybe throw their own events and don't even look at the niggas that are in their city doing more than whoever the fuck Bravo the Bag is. So my point that I'm making is, no, they're not going to do that. They don't look at success they're not looking to be successful. They're looking to be clout. And you see that with the moves that they make. You see that with most of the moves people make. Most of the moves people make is to set them up to be the show, the highlight. It goes back to what we were saying about Aiden. Aiden is the richest nigga in the room that he's in. He's in a room full of dweebs. So when Aiden says something, everybody laughs. He's the godfather of the shit. Everybody does what Aiden wants because he's cutting the check. There's no difference than what these artists are doing and what these people are doing, choosing these events that they are the best and that they're the best person, right? People in Arkstar, sure, it would be bigger, right? Because I don't know him, but 3 people in the chat know who he is. So I assume y'all know him more than y'all know Jayla Alexis. And a bunch of niggas came out to her. But that kind of defeats the point, that kind of makes the point that I'm making. No one's looking to build the community and build like they say they are. They just want to be the guy that you have to come to and not be the guy that you create things with. And I mean, we're kind of.
I get what you're saying, but I think even on a business sense, right? Like Casey Family, I'm exaggerating when I say give 25 artists $100, but like if you pay Bravo the Bag Chaser $2,500 and not even 100 people come to the show, then you're probably in the red instead of in the black. What I'm saying is pay 10 artists $1,000 or pay 5 artists $200. That's $1,000. You're still paying way less. You're getting way more promo, and you're getting. It's just a better business decision. Obviously,
and you're having them sell their own tickets, right? And
exactly. Obviously, it fits
locals,
my agenda, right? But it's a better business move.
Yeah. So Mike Sherm came and packed the Fremont. You know what I'm saying? AZ Tyke went on a podcast, and it's the same. I'm about to talk in circles, but the Grange Hall is also a bad venue to even have a concert, though.
But to me, that's my point. Like, if you have to book this dude at the Grange Hall, like Mike Sherm is a different conversation. Because if you can book Fremont, you don't need local assistance. If you could book the Fremont, because you can't just book the Fremont. You have to be selling hard tickets to even be considered to book the Fremont, or you got to pay 10 bands. Those are the 2 options. Yeah. So Mike Sherm is selling hard tickets. That's why he could book the Fremont. Bravo the Bag Chaser clearly is not. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's just not worth the $2,500, even though he has, and I'm assuming he could have charged them $5,000. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think it was a minimum of $2,500, and it just the clout maybe is doing what they wanted to do, but to me, I feel like as an attendee, if you on stage and you have pictures with you and Bravo the Bag Chaser on stage, but you can only show the first row of the crowd and you don't want to show the back because it's not lit, that's not a good look to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, maybe people see it differently. I don't know. Key says if you capitalize off of it and convert it to ticket sales, but most people get happy with just the virality. They realize they can get paid off of platforms and then don't worry about the conversion rates. Yeah, I guess I see that. Ventura Tide Pod says that's a cool idea, Sanctus. Viral artists are notorious for not selling live shows. My wife is in the music business and her label is no longer signing internet stars. I actually, when I went to the Billboard conference I went to a few weeks ago, that was the big conversation of all these people's like all the big labels were saying like we're signing artists that don't even have a following.
Yeah.
But the following that they have is engaged. Like they get hella likes from the little following they have. And everybody's saying we'd rather sign someone with an active small community than a big inactive community. So I think we'll start seeing like when these rappers that you can't name or remember start falling off, you know, we'll see our promoters start pivoting. But then remember I said this to the artists that are in here. When these promoters start pivoting, charge them. Because they were willing to pay for Bravo the Bag Chaser. They were willing to pay for Pico the pet shaver. I don't even know who these niggas are. They're willing to pay for all these niggas that you never heard of. So when they pivot back to local, charge these niggas. Charge these niggas. Because it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense like for you to do something for the clout and they don't want to do something for the clout. So I'm gonna stop there. Y'all got anything to add to that?
No, that was good. Yeah.
Let me I'm gonna play this record and then I'm gonna load up the premiere for Uno. Like I said, you guys have a couple more minutes if you want us to review your music. Let us know. $5 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and we got you. Don't forget, Connect the Coast just dropped a brand new video called Reminisce. The link for that is in our Instagram bio. And I'm going to be dropping a new clip of a new video tomorrow. And if the clip gets 100 likes before Friday, then I'll drop it on Friday. But I'm really excited. It's Vuvu Lee, Frost Dynasty. It's a dope video, dope song. So look out for that tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's get into this marquee. And then I'm going to load up this Uno.
Now watching the official music video for Options featuring Randy White on CDC Radio. Let's get it.
I'm a new big rapper, page rapper. I'm usually doing it forever. At the Rossi acting up, gon' put us on the rocks. You knew what it was, and now you run like you can never want me. Playing the field, got you cocky, running some game. Running like I can't get lucky. You can play if you want to, babe. Here for a good time, not long. My heart's been picked apart. I can't let down my guard. Know your role, play your part. Tension, knows what's poppin'. Them flavors, know I got 'em. I can't lose sleep, 'cause you know that I can't miss some options. Tanya, Wanda, ain't no stopping. Them flavors, no one copping. Can't play for games, 'cause I know that I can't miss some options.
Tell me that it's funny. It's funny how I play both sides, like women I want it. Next minute I change my mind. I let it be open and free to say anything I want to anybody. Pressure but the hub and get on top of me. can leave if she don't wanna leave.
Here for a good time, not long. My heart's been picked apart. I can't live down my guard. Know your role, play your part. Case knows what's poppin'. New flavors, know what I can't lose it, I can't. Cause you know that I can't miss my options. Time to wonder, ain't no stopping. New flavors, know what can't play for games. Cause you know that I can't miss my options. Now what you gonna do?
Tell your friends to get with my friends. We can do this like every weekend.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Marquis and Randy White. All options. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let them know where you heard it first. It's available on all streaming platforms. I noticed that the song Uno, this song just says Big Time. I assumed it was you and Big Time, but who's on this song?
It's OG featuring myself and Big Time Bake.
Okay, OG David James, you Big Time Bake.
Yeah.
And it's called Big Time.
Yeah.
We played this before, right? Is this a new version?
Yeah, you ain't played the whole song.
Gotcha.
Yeah, y'all didn't play the whole song. You gave a nigga just a tease.
Dope. Let me get at the chat real quick. Trap Guy says, on my soul, it's a fee for that. I feel that witch bitch with the dancing emoji. Cav in the chat, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Cece says, I freaking love Key. He's so talented. Trap Guy says, I suggest all artists go extra hard now. Network, put the ego aside if you have one. Study a marketing hustle and may God be with you. They coming for the Central Coast. That part. Adrianita, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. DJ The Prince with the Flames. And CC says, yee. So let's get into this. It's brand new music. OG David James, the name Uno, Big Time Bake. What's it called?
Big Time.
Big Time. CTC Radio. Yeah, this shit's about.
Nike's on my feet, shout out to Mac Miller. Don't play with me, don't be dishonest. I'm not Tiller. Flip the cup when I finish the drink, a big sipper. I'm a star in my city, I'm high as the Big Dipper. Shit, I don't got ops. If you don't like me, then it's one-sided. Y'all been sleeping too long, no Joe Biden. Crashing out by myself, don't need co-pilots. Got a good feeling, this the one, no flow rider. They don't wanna see me rap like this. Latina, Asian, with the chopsticks. Old news, that boy old news. I was in a trap with my dog cooking Pro Tools. I'm with Uno, and he probably got those bitches. Every time I rap, I am not missing. Hunter at the show, he gon' hit switches. This is not a game, I am not glitching. That's a dog, he a Rottweiler. 4-2 in my cup, fuck your Budweiser. She love me if I'm broke, that's a 4-lifer. Bro got the gold bust down, that's a 4-9er. Hey, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin.
Everything I do, my first name, I don't do nothing less. Look of the year, they playing checkers while I'm playing chess. Rushing to the bag, put in the time, boy, I need a check. I don't miss shit, this shot wet, get it out the net. In the cut with Brody, Shaq and Kobe, this ain't nothing nice. Feel like Zach and Cody, Millie Mosby, this the sweetest life. Talking on that boy, we spin his block like wheels, rolling dice. Supreme duo, OG Steve Young and Bake Jerry Rice. That boy think he could lie till I sent his ass to OG David. Know some little niggas slaying rock, feel like I'm raising cane. These niggas more like bitches acting funny, acting Damon Wayne. Way I've been spending, look like I'm trying to make a cut for Wayne. Bigtime, baby. Wanna make it big time, come with me, baby. I ain't never doing shit for the free, baby. Cost a Bitcoin to hang with Bacon OG, baby. Wow.
We do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow.
Pick it up and stack it up and get it laced. I sent the Addy, baby, and she did the race. I'm running through these hoes just like I'm Eddie Lace. Shit, 1,000 for sorrows, that's a petty grace. Yeah, I'm dipping out the club, that shit be feeling risky. I know bitches in your section, man, that look fishy. Man, these niggas say they gangsta, where your mouth ties? That nigga swear he got a baddie, I fuck like 9 times. That nigga say he a big dog, how the fuck he a big dog? That nigga really chihuahua, that nigga 5'5". That nigga say he big dog, but how the fuck he big dog? That nigga really a pussy and he got 9 lives. I turn
in the strip club, but baby, that's my vibe. Me and OG smoking the blunt, he got the fifth rate. He ain't only fucking with shorty unless her tits right. Now I'm only fucking with shorty unless her ass tight. Hello, bitch.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's brand new music from OG David James Uno. Big Time Bake. It's called Big Time. The chat going crazy for it. They said club anthem. The beat goes. I'm gonna be twerking to it all summer though.
I'm gonna be. Who said they're gonna
CC
be
said
twerking to it?
Uno. DJ the Prince says this nigga always too smooth. They like it. They like it.
Who said they're gonna be twerking all summer?
Gia, of course.
Tell her put them cheeks up.
Put the cheeks on. Leave the cheeks out. What you mean? I appreciate y'all.
When's that drop?
If everything go how I envision it this week, the video will be dropping this week on Thursday and Friday.
Fire. Yo, shout out. We gotta premiere that one.
For sure. Shout out.
Cool. And I think that's a good place to go ahead and end it, man. Big Mike, let the people know how they can support what you got going on.
Man, y'all know what the fuck it is. You're fucking right. Straight Lace No Taste around all platforms, man. Search, I'm going to print this week. And outside of that, catch me here Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock with the Uno nigga from 7 Records and the Lord nigga from Connected Coast. Yada.
The Uno nigga is crazy. That shit is crazy. Good looking DJ the Prince, you know what I mean? They call me Tony Hawk. But yeah, man, y'all subscribe to the pod. Patreon.com/7pn. New episode is out now for only audio listeners. You can go get it where you get all your podcasts. And then if you want to see our beautiful faces, subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/7pn. Then Tuesdays and Thursdays, me and Ocean on the Night Lounge. We'll be going crazy this Tuesday, so make sure y'all tap in. And then I'm here Monday through Friday with the gang. You know the deal.
I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Yes, sir. All right. Peace. Wow. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. Your host on the only radio station committed to the coast because we put the coast in West Coast. Y'all think that's easy to say, but it's not because I'm saying it off the top of my head. I actually made that shit up off the top of my head one day. Now I got to remember it all the time. So it's not easy to say, but it's true. We put the coast in West Coast. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Ventura Tide Pod says, by the way, I will invest in that liquor license for free drinks for life. I like that. But I know you can drink, so it's got to be a big investment, but I'm with that. If you like what we do and you want to support the channel, make sure you visit our website and become a member. That's the best way to help us grow the channel. Our website is connect.club, CONNXCT.club. Become a member. It's $7 a month. That's the highest tier. You get discounts on merch, exclusive content, and more. But you could also become a free member, so you don't have to spend anything. And you still get some value out of that. You still get discounts on merch. You still get exclusive content. So head to the website, become a member. It really helps us out. Get yourself some merch. Definitely stream our album. Check out Kush GPT and Connect Kush comic books that are more new issues of that are coming very soon. More music on the way, more videos on the way, and all of that can be found on our website, connect.club. Or you can tap the link in our Instagram bio or the website and our YouTube profile or any profile that you're watching this from. If you missed any part of this episode, you can rewatch it on YouTube, Meta, and Twitch. And we'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Don't drink and drive.
Ooh, baby, you serving. Look at them curves, I see how they curving. Baby, colder than frost, I be calling her Kerwin. Wanna get my lips on it, tryna sip it like bourbon. Little baby, it's urgent. You been had a nigga pervin' for so long. Feelings that I got for you so strong. Tryna take you on a ride, baby, hold on. You and me can't see how it could go wrong. You a queen, I'm a guy, that's a combo. A little candlelight, then little convo. Take you home, me beat it like bongos. And in the morning, we be listening to Mambo.
I spent all night in the lab. You coming over with your overnight bag.
yourself, am I the best you ever had? I'm your dog like a chocolate puppy lab. She pulling up, she said I never make a sound.